Do I look chunky though? Yeah, these some dress pants. I couldn't find those scrub pants. Okay. So anyways, I was gonna get on her and start ranting, and then something happened. I was like, oh my gosh, it just like brought me down. But anyways, so that's better. It's the lighting, y'all. So when I first came in, the supervisor was like, do you mind working with a patient that may be positive? We don't know the test. He had to send out another test. It might be they are positive, but we're gonna send another test out to make sure it's positive, because the other nurse over there doesn't want to work with the patient, and then the other nurse don't want to work with the patient. I'm like, so is it on me to take the patient as the agency staff? She's like, no, it's not on you. If you don't mind taking, if you don't want to take it, then I'll take it, and I'll give them their meds and da-da-da-da. I was like, you do that. Because I was like, because to be honest, like, I don't discriminate against patients, but if I knew I was taking care of a patient that was positive, I would have asked for more money to come in here. And she was like, well, I did offer more money for this shift. It's a premium shift, da-da-da-da. It's not even a premium shift. Like, they have more money on. I mean, I guess it's considered a premium shift, but this place pays you more when you pick up the weekends anyway. So I was like, I would have asked for more than what you was giving for me to work here right now. But I was like, yeah, that's fine. So she took the patient. But yeah, I heard the other day. See, look, this. Yeah, I heard the other day. This would be that drone. Another nurse told me she was working the other day, and she was like, she was just walking around the facility, kind of just looking at it, because she's her first time working here. And she was like, she heard a few of the supervisors and like huddled up, and they was like, I don't know if we should tell her. Do you think we should tell her that the patient was positive, or do you think we should wait until the regular staff comes in? And so the aide said, I mean, not the aide, the nurse said, she came down here and told the other nurse, who's the agency nurse, was like, look, your patient that just went out is positive. They in the hospital right now, they positive. You need to, like, she was like, oh, they are? They wasn't gonna tell you. They're trying to decide they gonna tell you or not. So she said she went up there, and the nurse was like, this is why y'all don't got no staff up here, because this is the third. I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like in that instance, like, that's like me being a nurse and I test positive. I feel like it behooves me, like, I should contact every facility that I worked at for the past 2 weeks and let them know, like, look, I worked there and now I'm positive. Like, you need to, like, why wouldn't you, especially agency staff? Because my thing is, like, one of the main reasons why I was just like, as a supervisor, you should just go ahead and take the room is because, one, nobody wants to take it, and two, I'm agency, so you expect me as the agency staff to pick up this room, put on all this equipment that I don't even know if you all have the right equipment, because nobody in here is wearing N95. Only people that's wearing N95 is coming in with them by themselves. Like, I don't even know if this is the real N95. Like, I got this one, but like, y'all not providing them. So that's that. And then come to find out, like, the floor that I'm on is like the quarantine floor. Either they just had it, or they, you know, they come in from another facility and they have to be quarantined for 14 days before they go into like general population, right? So anyhow, that's what it's like. But yeah, I feel like as the agency staff, like, you shouldn't expect me to do it, because I gotta put this on and then go out here and take care of other patients and possibly transmit it. So you should honestly just do it. You should be the one to do it, instead of me that's seeing 15 patients doing it, versus you only taking care of one patient as a supervisor. But I get it, I mean, you the supervisor. So then something even crazier happened, y'all. I had a death. It was just like unexpected. So that happened. That like really, like, I was like, oh my gosh. But I had some time to myself. I came in here, y'all know I be having my own little cubby hole. So I came in the bedroom and gave myself like a minute to just chill. And yeah, it just be tough, especially if you don't expect it. But the family was like, you know, their loved one was ready. And I was like, that's good to know. They can at least have that peace of knowing that their loved one was ready to go. So it's just tough though. But the thing is, the supervisor called the family, because I think like everybody saw it on my face, like I did not want to, because I told y'all the last time I called the family who watched the video, like the family was just screaming on the phone, yelling like, no, and it was just like, I haven't had to deal with that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, put your big girl panties on and call this family and be the nurse and, you know, be there for them. But one of the family members did come in the facility, and I was talking to them and walking them through and everything. But yeah, my thing with death, I don't know, I got my own opinion about death, but I just feel like, in a sense, that person, like, honestly is hopefully being in a different space right now, because living and being on this earth is hard as hell. Like, we go through a lot to have to live. Living takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of strength to have to live on this earth. Like, no lie, y'all, if you really look at it, like, it's just make you think, like, it's like this theory that humans are like slaves. And it's like bigger entities that's out here just using our energy, like they using our turmoil and fear and all that. It's like fueling them, you know. I don't know, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother channel. But it's just sometimes it be feeling like that, because it's living can be very hard and rough and brutal unless you allow yourself to kind of get out of certain paradigms and certain ways of thinking and living. If you just stay in that one, like, go to work, come home, get a few hours of sleep, wake up, maybe have a little time with your family, go to sleep, go to work. Like, if you go through that whole cycle, living sucks. If that's your life, it sucks. If you sick most of your life, it sucks. If you worried about money most of your life, it sucks. If you constantly having arguments and dealing with shit from your past and you can't get over stuff, it sucks. So perhaps moving and transitioning to a higher realm, hopefully you go to a higher realm when you die, maybe it is better. I don't know where this just went. It went all the way over there. But yeah, I'm just sending some love to the patient and the patient's family. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, I know we in the dark. Let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. So I worked a 12-hour shift, right? So the nurse came in, she was a little early, and she saw me. I was kind of like she came in, I'm like, oh, let me jump up. I started moving stuff around. She was like, oh, you in a hurry? You know, I said, no, take your time, just moving my stuff out the way, because I did have stuff kind of all on the desk. Like, just get my stuff out the way so you can have some room so we could do a report. And so I said, what you want to do? She's like, what you want to do for her? Like, we could count. So we count, It is time to report. And I was like, you know, the way this is set up, you're gonna have to come around. Okay, so I'm at a facility where they don't have positive patients, but like they kind of got like they place kind of quarantine and really sectioned off. So like patients that come from the hospital or whatever, or who just had it, they're kind of like on a whole nother unit. So it's like you have to take like the original hall, which is like one hall, plus you got to take like 4 or 5 patients from another hall that they don't have anything. So it looked like you basically taking like 2 halls or a hall and a half, but you're really taking your hall plus like 5 other patients. Okay, so whatever, it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. That's what I had to do all day, was my hall plus I took like 4 patients, and it's freezing. Oh, so I'm used to it. Okay, so the nurse is like, so what no, that ain't how that set it out. Let me see. She was starting to look at the papers and trying to figure out if it's right and this, that, and the third, and why she got to do it. And she's like, that ain't how it's going to be. That's not how it's going to work. They going to have to come and do something. And she's trying to like figure stuff out with the scheduling. I said, oh, okay, you know, you can figure it out later. I was like, I ain't trying to be rude, but you know, I've been here for 12 hours. So we can go, you can figure it out afterwards. But we could just go ahead and get a report done. You know, I said, or I could just give you a report on the people on this hall, and if you don't want to take a report on them people over there, that's up to you. I bet this is literally what I said, but I try to say it in like a kind of like, you know, but I was dead serious. I made sure it was serious. I was like, do you want me to just give you a report on these people over here, and you don't have to take a report on people over there? No, I'll take a report. And then she started looking again. I'm like, I'm ready to go, lady. It's a little older lady. No discrimination with the older folks. But you know them older people, they be like, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. I mean, younger people do the same thing too. No tea, no shade. But yeah, she was like, I'm like, come on, lady, because I am about ready to go. And I'm not gonna sit here and let you figure out the scheduling and ask all these questions and do this, that, and the third, and figure out night shift type stuff. Cause she's like, I'm here all night, I'm trying to see what they gonna do, da 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 da. I'm like, I'm not here for you to figure out your shift. Like, you can figure that out when I'm gone. You're gonna be here for the next 12 hours. I already been here for 12 hours. Let me go. Let me go. Okay? So that's where I was at. That's where I was at mentally. Mentally, I was like, lady, can we get this together? So yeah, that happened, but it was cool. It was a cool shift. I had worked a 12-hour shift yesterday, y'all. So tell me why. We had like a little morning meeting with the managers or whatever. They come around, do their rounds, do the morning meeting. And y'all, one of the managers was up there. She was like, I don't think they're gonna let you wear that mask. I should have talked about this yesterday, but I didn't really feel like talking yesterday. I was like, I don't think they're gonna let you wear that mask. Granted, when I first came in through the door, one of the supervisors saw me with a mask, and she was like, oh, I think you gotta get an N95. So this is an N95, isn't it? But it was a KN95. She's like, oh, that's fine. If anybody says anything, I said it's fine. Okay, cool. So the other manager was like, I think they're going to have an issue because a KN95 is really the equivalent of a regular mask, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay. Granted, y'all, let me show y'all something. Granted, the whole time that she's telling me this, so at this facility, you're supposed to wear a mask and you're supposed to wear a shield. So an N95 mask. The whole time she's telling me this, homegirl ain't got no shield on, and this is how she talking to me with the mask like this. I don't think they're gonna let you wear that mask. Da 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 da. The whole time. So here you, and I was this close to being like, so you're really over here telling me about a mask and you don't even got your mask on? But I digress, because, you know, I want to keep going to these facilities. I ain't trying to get DNR'd. I don't want no target on me, so I just play nice. I just play nice and keep it pushing, because it ain't nothing personal. It's all business. So, but I just thought that was funny, because, like, the entire time she got her lips, nose, everything out, telling me that I got the wrong mask on. Granted, I got on the mask, plus I got a mask on top of the mask, and I got a shield on. And you ain't got nothing on, homie. So, and then the dang on DON, she had her mask down, had her shield all the way up. She ain't had nothing. I'm like, you know what? Trying to give me a report. I mean, listen to me get a report. I'm like, y'all do too much up in here. But it's cool though. It's just, I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, girl, seriously? Like, really? I don't know. But it is, nobody said anything to me, but I end up just switching it out because I really didn't care. I really don't care. I be putting out, I'm like, let me just put ego to the side. It is what it is. Like, I don't have time to be going back and forth with y'all. I'm here to get my check and leave. Check and go, okay? Check and go. Yes, check and go. That's where I'm at right now. So it was actually a pretty decent shift both days. Did 2 12s in a row. I miss my babies. I miss my husband. So I'm looking forward to getting home, racing home. I'm gonna grab me something to eat real quick, and then I'm gonna head home, jump in the shower. Oh my gosh, and just enjoy my weekend. And I'll probably work. I don't know, but I got some new ideas, some new things brewing in my mind. I'm working on mentally, so I just gotta flush out these ideas, get this stuff done. It's December 4th. I should have did freaking Vlogmas on my other channel, Stay Forever True. Go check out my other channel, y'all. Also, make sure you check out my website, YourFaveNurseB.com. I got some study materials on my website. Follow me on Instagram at YourFaveNurseB1 and Stay Forever True 1. My nose is about to itch. But yeah, that's that. I just wanted to come on and talk to y'all, tell y'all, because I'm like, I don't like that. Like, if I'm here to give you a report, like, when a nurse is trying to leave, all that nurse needs is for you to do 2 things for them. Count those medications and get report. Give them the keys so they can leave. They don't care nothing about what you gonna do in this and the third, and you trying to figure out, because I've had nurses try to figure out the scheduling for the day, which CNAs is coming in, who gonna go where. Lady, you are here for the next 8, 12, 16 hours. I don't care what you do, but right now, for this next 15 minutes, all I need for you to do is give me 15 minutes to give you this report, let you know about these patients, to count these pills, and to collect these keys, okay? Okay. That's all I need for you to do is give me 15 minutes of your time, and you got the rest of your shift to figure everything else out, because guess what? I've been here for my entire shift figuring this ish out. I just don't get that. That's part of nurse etiquette, but it's really not that big of a deal. But it is part of nurse etiquette. It's just to let the other shift get the hell up out of there. She's like, oh, you ready to go? Yes, I've been here for 12 hours. Just like you about to be here for 12 hours and you don't want the next shift holding you up with they stuff that they got to work on, that got to do with them, got nothing to do with you. I don't want you holding me up. But that's that, y'all. Girl, I ran into one of my homegirls. I was so freaking excited. We went to nursing school together, and I saw her. I haven't seen her since I was pregnant with Mariah. Mariah is 1, my second baby. I ain't seen her in so long. When I say this is my homegirl, every time we be around each other, we just keep key. She is hilarious. Okay. I'm trying to drive, but when I tell you, she is funny as heck. I don't know what it is about Capricorn females. They are so funny to me. Oh my goodness. Especially if they got Sagittarius in their chart. Her moon is in Sagittarius and her Venus is Sagittarius. It's like she not trying to be funny, but it's like it's like a laid back kind of down to earth humor, but it be so funny. I just have fun with Capricorn women. I don't know about the men. I don't really know about the men. But the women be so funny to me. I love Capricorn women. It just be so funny. We have a good time together, okay? But yeah, she ended up, I was eyeing her bag, because I was like, girl, where you get that from? She had this sitting in her bag. I was like, you need to go ahead, let me have that. Go on, let me have that, y'all. I got that good old Lysol on deck. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? I was like, girl, I can't find them nowhere. She said, I'm going to get you one. I'm going to get you. So he's like, you know what? Just take the dang on thing. I'm like, thank you, because that's all I want you to do. Just go ahead and say, go on, take it, sis. Go on and take it, sis. So yeah, she hooked me up. That's a shame. Ain't that crazy? We in the times where you get the hookup because you got a dang on can of Lysol. But hey, I'll take it. I will definitely gladly take it. Well, greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that's all that happened. I'm so glad I ran into her. Then I ran yesterday, I ran into another homegirl. Oh my goodness. I was like, then I ran into another nurse that I usually see during agency. She real chill nurse, older lady. And me and her be kikiing. And then I had ran into somebody else I freaking went to middle school with. I was like, y'all, this is just like that dang on song. Every little video, every little place I go, no matter where I go, I see the same. Oh, I was like, no matter where I go, I see the same dang on nurse. Everywhere I go, y'all just keep popping up. But I love it. I love this agency nurse life, because you just kind of collect little friends here and there. Like, I've never gotten into it with an agency staff, because we get in, we get our money, and we leave. Like, we don't attach ourselves to the crazy drama of being in a facility. We're free of that. We're independent contractors. So it's just like, we just see each other like, hey girl, how much is this place paying? Or did you try out this place? Or this place is a hot mess? Or da-da-da-da. Girl, did you hear they walked this DON out? Girl, did you hear? That's just all it is. It's just a key. It's just a key, okay? Like, I love it. It's like a little sorority, okay? Of nurse hoes. That's what we are, the nurse hoes. Y'all, let me go. I'm acting so goofy, but the last 2 days I worked, yes, it was 12-hour shifts. Yes, I did not see my babies for 12 hours. And then when I get home, I'm going to jump in the shower, play with them for a little while, let them play in their room, no TV, nothing like that. We're just going to play around. And then I'm going to put them to bed. Like last night, I gave them a bath and stuff, put them to bed. And then tomorrow, this weekend, we just going to have our time together as a family. So that's that. I just want to let y'all know what happened at work. It was pretty chill, though, y'all. It was something else that happened, but I don't want to say it, because I don't be knowing who watching my videos. But when I tell y'all, this was hilarious. Oh my God. Woo, that was funny. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking funny. I can't even tell. Y'all try to hate that? We'll be having something, some good tea, some juicy tea, and they not trying to spill it. Like, you be like, just go on and spill the tea. You done already opened up the little pot, and I can smell a whiff of it. Just let it out. But I can't tell y'all though. But it was funny. It's an inside joke between me and my homegirl and the other nurses too. Cause I was like, did this really just happen? But anyways, I'm gonna go to Qdoba. How do I get over there? Oh my goodness, y'all, how do I get over to this Qdoba? I'm gonna get the little fake little lab created meat. You know what I'm saying? Grab me a little bowl real quick. And is it open? Yes, it's still be open. And I'm gonna head on home to these kids and this man and enjoy my weekend off. I'm gonna do some work on my channels though. But I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. I gotta go. I gotta be somebody mama and somebody nurse. Not nobody nurse. I'm done being somebody. I gotta be somebody mama and somebody wife. And I need to eat something. Thank you for moving. But yeah, I went to the thrift store on my break. Black folks. I went to the thrift store on my break. Got some really cute stuff. But that's for whole nother channel. But I love y'all. I gotta go. Just, you know, live your life, be free, enjoy yourself, and don't be that nurse that's holding up the other nurse. Now granted, she did come on time, so I will give that girl I will give her them props, ma'am. I definitely will. But you could tell she was kind of like, she wasn't nasty, but she was like a little frustrated. And she agency too. I'm like, girl, you know what it's like. Like, don't try to hold me up. Like, please don't. I'm ready to go. Like, to go. But it was chill. All right, y'all, I gotta go.